Hey, Mekai, it's great
Hey,
to speak with
Jill. Good to
you.
see
Hello.
you.
Listen, we're counting down. So we've literally watched Kanan grow from a kid trying to kind of prove he belonged to now he understands power and that power has a cost.
Mhm.
What is the biggest emotional shift in playing him this final season?
It's like you just said. I think it's understanding that power has a cost. I think now more than ever, Kanan is realizing what Rock was talking about when she took him out to the beach at the end of episode one in season one. Um, yeah, it's he's got to be responsible for his actions, whether he wants to be or not. The world around him is going to put those things in his face. And yeah, it's been a ride. It's been crazy.
So the end of last season, I was like, oh my God, no. So then at the start of this season, I'm like, oh my
Oh my
God,
God, no.
no. Like, just again. So Kanan has spent so much time trying to get out from under Rock's thumb. At what point does he kind of realize that he's becoming just like her? And does that weigh on him as well?
Oh, I think it definitely does weigh on him. I don't think he necessarily realizes he's becoming her yet. I think he is so dead set in his own way of, becoming who he thinks he or who he wants to be. He doesn't necessarily understand that he's exemplifying a lot of the things that he didn't want to be via his mother. Um, yeah, he's just going through it all. And again, I think that's the thing that's been smart about Kanan, is that he takes bits and pieces from everybody. But he does, yeah, like you said, he doesn't realize that the person he's taken the most approach from is his mother, the one person that he is trying to get away from.
So, Power fans have been talking about Breeze and Kanan and that link up forever. So now we're seeing that mythology in motion. What has been surprising to you about in season 5, or what you enjoy most about their relationship?
Um, just as all the other relationships in the Power universe, there's a lot of layers and dynamics and secrets at play. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that I think the two are trying to figure out about each other. Um, but there's also something that they can't get away from each other about, and you see that kind of play a lot in season 5, which was really fun to kind of like craft to figure out.
So, I mean, obviously, Kanan's story is as much about survival as it is about growth and learning. Um, what do you want people to understand about his humanity as he gets colder as an individual?
That he didn't just get colder just to get colder. I think, that's a thing that myself, Patina, London, Malcolm, Haley, we've all tried to keep the humanity of these characters because it's extremely easy to get caught up in the queen pin drugs and guns of it all. But the core of this story is a family and how they protect themselves against the world. You know what I'm saying? And I think, especially in this last season, you just see the complexities of love in its rawest form. You know what I'm saying? I think we've kind of sprinkled it and everybody's had their conversations and done the thing, but there's a lot more confrontation, there's a lot more hurt, and yearning, I would even call it in season 5, from the family to the family.
So pops and snaps, they've been kind of manipulating a lot of things behind the scenes. Does
Mhm.
Kanan or will Kanan understand who he's really dealing with when it comes to them?
I don't think Kanan understands anybody he's dealing with until he actually has to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? I think um in Kanan's mind right now, Snaps and Pop fill a parental void that he had been looking for. So even though he may not see, the strings that they're pulling, um, it's more comforting and secure to him than the strings his mom has been pulling and essentially kind of in the same sort of way controlling the narrative and trying to steer how and where he goes and does do things.
So what do you think has changed about Kanan's view as far as family love and power through these 5 seasons?
Huh. I think again, power comes at a cost. I think he understands that uh, the people closest to you can be your safest bet or your most dangerous adversary. I think he understands that um, once you get into this, in so many ways you are alone, right? Like I think uh, he's as he's trying to figure out who he is and what he wants because of the way the first part of his life where he was just given the information and told things he's not sure what to trust or who to trust. So in his mind it's him against the world, and that's um it's kind of the sad part about it because in reality that's not what the case is. If from a viewer's point, that's not what the case is at all. But in Kanan's mind, he's so close to everything and everything's happening so fast, and he doesn't necessarily have the space to pull back and view the things. Yeah, he feels alone and that he's going to do it alone.
Amazing. Thank you. I'm so happy to have taken this journey with you. I can't wait to see how it turns out.
I appreciate you, Joe. I'm glad we got to catch up again.
Thanks.